Good morning and welcome back to Theocracy Watch. Today is Friday and we're focusing on the recent legislative changes in Iowa that have removed gender identity protections from the state's civil rights codes. On February 23rd, Representative Holt introduced House Study Bill 242, aiming to remove gender identity as a protected class from the Iowa Civil Rights Act. He argued including gender identity elevated the rights of transgender individuals above those of cisgender women and girls, which I think is so hypocritical because we as women already don't have bodily autonomy.
Right.
On February 28th, Governor Reynolds signed the bill into law, making Iowa the first U.S. state to remove gender identity protections from its civil rights code. Now that gender identity is no longer protected, employers can fire you, landlords can refuse to rent to you, businesses can deny service, and there is no legal recourse. There's no protections. Doctors,
and if I may, this is after years of people feeling free enough to let everybody know that to expose themselves. Society was going so good, so many of these people have exposed themselves as trans who wouldn't have before. And now because they're in a trap. They're exposed.
Exactly. Yeah. And unfortunately, now doctors are required to stop helping these minors. So they'll end up detransitioning. And I'm not even sure if there's any health care for them beyond that point. And if family seeks care, if they seek care in another state, like, okay, well, let me take you somewhere else, they could face legal consequences. And we know that trans youth already face higher rates of depression. Now that lawmakers have made it worse, we don't know what the future holds. Medical professionals are trapped. If a doctor wants to help trans patients, they can't do that without breaking the law. And medical providers could possibly leave Iowa, making it worse for everyone. We have seen the same thing happen in states where they've, overturned Roe v. Wade and made it illegal or wrote a heartbeat bill or what have you. We're seeing a lot of OBGYNs leave the states, which makes it worse for anybody, regardless of what your gender is. More difficult to have a child. And those who can't just pack up and leave are going to face discrimination with no protection. Purity culture and gender roles in America have increased, and America is obsessed with purity culture. Women are expected to be modest, nurturing, and submissive, and men are supposed to be aggressive, dominant, and emotionally repressed. Christian conservatives want to reinforce traditional family roles and traditional gender roles, whether we like it or not. This leaves it up in air what could be banned next. Hormones for menopause, pills for erectile dysfunction, circumcision, tampons, maybe dryness builds character, so KY jelly will be banned. Not sure.
Wow.
Wouldn't surprise me. Would it surprise anybody? Wouldn't surprise me.
It would not surprise anybody because history has taught us that when lawmakers start to decide who qualifies for health care, it doesn't matter who.
It doesn't.
Anybody can be disqualified, basically. It just keeps getting worse. So please stay informed, stay free, stay curious. And I do have a couple links that I will put into the chat if y'all are interested. There's Lambada Law, like if you want to make a donation, they are helping our trans friends in Iowa, or oneiowa.org. Either one of those links, you can give a donation, maybe volunteer your time, or just spread the word to somebody else who may be able to assist our friends in Iowa.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Thanks for watching.
Thank you for that. Thank you. I want to add that you said what they're doing, part of what they're doing is they're going to make it to where people who are transitioning can no longer get their medications.
Right.
And what that will do, that is literally forcing them to detransition. It's as if we sit around, just imagine a group of people sitting around going, how do we make all these people force them to transition back into what we think they should be? Let's stop their medication. Oh, that'll do it? Absolutely. Let's do that. And that's exactly what they're doing. And We've also predicted this, as you just said, they're going after gay marriage. They're already starting to go after gay marriage in certain states. They're trying to get the Supreme Court to lift the restrictions that makes it to where states can remove the rights to people to get married, gay people's marriages and stuff. We predicted it. It's coming. The more power, the more this goes on, the worse it's going to get. The more people they're going to go after. So I just wanted to point that out. Thank you very much for your Theocracy Watch and bringing that to our attention.
Absolutely.
I don't know if you know this or not, but I host the Daily Atheist Morning Show here on YouTube. I have a couple of other co-hosts with me, Darante, Lamar, and Rion Cultastic, and we have a lot of fun. Live Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. Eastern. Christians, Jesus was not sacrificed for your sins. Click over here to see my top 10 video on why Jesus was not sacrificed for your sins. Oh, and let's support my co-host from The Damn Show. Click down here to check out my buddy Darante's latest top 10 video, and click over here, down here, to see Rion Cultastic's latest video. Sin safely, my friends. Take care.